Hey BookTube friends, it's Carrie. I'm coming at you today with a quick tag video. This is the running book tag, which was created by Jose at Amazing Worlds, and I was tagged to do this video by my buddy John at Hey Y'all Listen Up. And running is actually one of my hobbies, so I was very pleased to be tagged for this video. And on my morning run today, I actually snapped a few photographs, and I think I got one video clip that I'll incorporate into the video that shows one of my favorite places to run. Question number 1, 100 meter. Which book or books have you read in one sitting? The most recent book that I read in one sitting was a young adult memoir, and it was called Popular Vintage Wisdom for the Modern Geek. I found it very endearing, very comical, and like most young adult books, it's very easy to read, very easy to follow. So a lot of the books that I read in one sitting happen to be young adult for that reason. Question number 2, the 5K. Which book or book series do you read for a quick bit of fun? Well, I just started this series, but I have a feeling that the Dresden Files series by Jim Butcher is going to be my quick bit of fun. It's a detective series with a fantasy twist, and I just loved the main character, and it was a departure from a lot of the heavy stuff that I read when I read, a lot of nonfiction. So I think that will be a nice bit of fun for me. Question number 3, the 10K. What is the longest standalone book you've read? 11/22/63 by Stephen King, which was 849 pages. Question number 4, the half marathon. What is the first trilogy or book series you ever read? Now we're really going back to my childhood, I guess, but the first book series that I really remember and that sticks out to me is The Boxcar Children. If you're familiar with that series at all, I'll try to find a book cover and pop up a picture here for a bit of nostalgia, but that's really the first series that I remember. Question number 5, the marathon. What challenging book would you recommend that would be immensely rewarding? The first book that I read that I remember feeling challenged by and rewarded by was The Sound and the Fury by William Faulkner. If you've never read that book, or if you've tried to read that book in the past and abandoned it, I would say give it another shot. I read it in high school, and I just remember feeling like that book challenged everything I thought I knew about literature, and it frustrated me as one of those kids who always wanted to find the quote right answer, that with that book you really have to work for it and you really have to piece things together on your own. More recently, I read Faulkner's As I Lay Dying, and I feel like I had a similar feeling with As I Lay Dying, but I don't feel like I worked quite as hard with that book, so maybe As I Lay Dying would be another good one. I haven't read The Sound and the Fury since I was in high school, so I can't really say if I would feel the same way now, but I just remember that that was the first piece of literature I really felt challenged by, and I felt a sense of accomplishment when I finished it and when I felt like I got it. And I feel like it had a lot of important things to say about human nature and human condition. And it's one of those books that lends itself to a lot of conversation. Question number 6, the Ultra Marathon. What is the longest book series you've ever read? Well, I'm not someone who's really into series, so again, we'll probably go back to my childhood here, but I did read the Nancy Drew series. I don't know if I read all, I think there's 65 of those. I don't know if I read all of those. I did read the Goosebumps series, and I know there's a ton of those. And I also read the Fear Street R.L. Stine series as well. Don't know if I read all of those. I know there aren't quite as many of the Fear Street books as there are of the Goosebumps books. But those 3 series, I probably read more books than one of those series as a child than I have read of any series as an adult. If I've read a series as an adult, it's been either a trilogy, maybe a book series with 4 books, but I like to read a lot of different stuff, so it really takes a lot to get me invested in a series. So I don't have some really awesome answer for that question. It's, Nancy Drew and R.L. Stein. All right, now's the point where I tag some people. This is not a cop-out, but I want anyone out there who is a runner to do this tag. And I want you to incorporate some pictures or some video of one of your favorite places to run. I hope everyone is having a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.